centers this year, 1,010. And we are just recommending 6 for you. 12. We use 1,010. So, but some of them are not ours. They are owned by people we only accredit them. They are owned by university, right? University of Leone, for instance, where I used to be busy, has about 6 of such CBT centers. So we use them for the exam. So this one, they will tell you, it has to do with how we register the CBT center. This one has to do with how we accredit the CBT center, how we register students, and this is outcome of admission. You see, we are running 3 sessions now simultaneously, but they will explain to you. We can only show you 1 or 2, and then we go because of time. Actually, you can take it.
Thank you very much. So the first session that we're looking at here is the accreditation, but we have to be sure of the quality and capacity of each CBT center, whether they'll be able to stand the test of exam or not. And in doing that, there is a committee that visits all the centers physically. The committee is headed by a vice chancellor in the state. Vice chancellor is the head of that committee. He will be assisted by our own state coordinator, the person in charge of JAMB.
So that is what we are telling you, that the fear of the vice chancellors is unfounded, because they are going to be integrated. Not that JAMB will sit down somewhere and be throwing candidates.
So in addition to the JAMB person in the state, the head of JAMB office, there's also an IT expert from the institutions in the state. For instance, we can take one of your university in the region where it is, and then pick the dean of the faculty of communication, or the head of department of software engineering or computer science to join the VC. Then we also have a group of professionals committee, which in Nigeria we call them Computer Professional Registration Council. They will also give us another person. And then in JAMB, we have technical officers, those who are in charge of deploying the exam, who are in the field of. One of them will also join, so they become a team. They will visit each center and they will now go and inspect each center. They will all look at various states and give independent reports. When they submit their own reports independently, wherever they agree, the 5 of them, that is the center that we deem to be very, very okay for our examination. And that's one will also reflect your life online. So for instance, in this segment now, you can see that we have reports of accreditation process. This is state coordinator's recommendation, where he agreed that now 85 centers are okay from all the ones visited. And
out of 1,044.
And disagreed that 59 are not good.
He said
independently. The technical officer from JAMB agreed that 1,029 are good and 64 bad. The computer professional registration person recommended 952. The chief technical advisor, who is the person that is either the HOD of computer, the dean, or all of that, agree with 1,026. And the chief examiner, who is the vice chancellor, agrees that 1,030. You will now see that the vice chancellor is recommending more than every other person, because the professional person is looking at something different. The VC is looking at something different. But where they all agree together, that is the best. So at the end of the day, we will now take what is the best. And registrar mentioned 1,010. But when we were building this system, we used one sample to test run, and that sample is what make it 1,011. We will not throw that sample away. It will be part of the system. We must account for anything that we test in our system. So this is done. It is after this is done that we can now say, okay, candidates, you can register, because they will form the basis upon which centers candidates, exam time candidates can choose, and that will now lead us to registration. This year we have done the UTME registration The direct entry is still ongoing. But in registration, they will vent PIN, they will create profile, they will go to CBT center to register, will capture all of this. You will now be seeing them as 00. But this year, at the end of the day, for UTME, we registered 2,244,000.
Can they access this?
Why not? We can access everything here. Everything here can be accessed on our computer. Not only that, on my computer, you are seeing 10, 6, 8 people. We can go to who is the person. Which university did they apply? And on our laptop, we will be able to identify not just
these 6 people.
Number.
This is a monitoring dashboard.
So this 91, we can know.
If you press it on the tablet or laptop, all the 91 will come. And you can know
the time it does it, who approves it, all these things.
This is just a dashboard.
It's just a dashboard.
So this one, sir, at the end of the day, taking into consideration 35% as pass mark, people with 5 level, including English language and mathematics, they become 1.3.
Drop your phone, please. Somebody will be here so that nothing happens. This is what's the
Okay.
Mentioned downstairs that we spend just like a minute or two on the internet, which is just for the download of exam and upload of responses. So here is for the download. I'll just use this. We have 3.
Before we leave, because Aisha has had his impact on Sierra Leone even before this assignment. You know, when I took over as Vice Chancellor, I met a young man, and later, when he was with the AWAL conference, I saw a group of staff members coming to meet with him in a very special way, and I asked why. He was their Vice Chancellor, but over and above that, he became like a father figure to them, supporting them beyond academia. And so we are so grateful. This is not by any chance that you are coming back to add to what you started. You're coming back because it is divinely, destined for us to cross paths with you.
Thank you.
We could not have met you personally. We would have heard about you, but you did a very good job with those men and women, and they're proud of you.
Thank you very much.
And so we will take this back to the minister. You're coming back home, to assist us to do the work in a more seamless manner. But I just thought I should let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.